This is Led not smoking. He's worried that smoking on camera, he doesn't smoke. But if he did, he wouldn't smoke on film because it's bad for the kids.
Right. We're going to pass a new law that raises the age to buy cigarettes every year forever.
Every year forever. So at some point, you'll be
phased out.
It'll
be illegal to start smoking. That's the rule.
You know, you have a lot of good ideas. That is not one of them.
That's a great idea.
That's my least favorite of all your ideas.
Why?
I think it's unconstitutional. It infringes on the rights of, well, everybody to smoke.
Everybody who smokes can smoke.
But you'd have to start later and later and later in order to be a smoker.
If you're 18, if you're waiting till you turn 18 so you can buy cigarettes, by the time you turn 18, the rule will be you have to be 19. A year later it'll be 20. So if you're not legal to smoke now, you'll never be legal to buy cigarettes.
I could argue that that's Prohibition era thinking, and that in fact trying to bar the smokers because of their age is
But it'll work because nobody who doesn't smoke cares if they're denied the right to smoke. Only people who already smoke care, and you're not going to stop any of them.
Well, that's my point. It's not going to stop. It's not going to stop anybody.
It'll stop new smokers.
You think?
Becoming smokers.
You think it's enough of a deterrent? I can't smoke because I'm 17 as opposed to I can when I'm 18?
Well, I would start at like 16. I would grandfather a couple of years in.
Oh, well, that's completely different.
Because some kids are already smokers.
If you started at 16 instead of 17,
there'll be an out clause where if you're like you were addicted or you came from another country or something, or you smoked illegally, then you can go get a special permit. And you have to pay your taxes on the cigarettes for how much you're going to smoke that year up front. So it'd be like $600 to get your... And then the cigarettes are tax-free, but you have to pay, because I figure, well, if you're going to be a smoker, it's going to cost you about $600 a year in taxes. We want the money now.
I kind of like that idea, actually. That would stop a lot. Then you
get a card.
That's more of an incentive to quit than any silly little age limit. Just tax the shit out of it in advance, and you'll get everyone.
I still like the age limit idea. It's just, if you don't, besides, it's product liability. They illegally sell cigarettes. There's no other product you can sell that'll kill people, and you can just do it anyway because you make lots of money. And if we made a new product tomorrow, smoking bamboo shoots or something, they'd be like, no, you can't do that.
They're saying that smoking cigarettes should have always been illegal?
Yeah, as soon as they found out it was a faulty product, because
they should have banned it.
Yeah, they should have, or they should have been released from any lawsuits. If they had to pay the full damages on all lawsuits, there wouldn't be a cigarette company in business. Nobody would be able to afford it. Right? It's only because the government gave them outs.
Well, the government gives a lot of, gives the automakers outs, gives the bankers outs.
Right.
Why come down on poor little tobacco?
Because it's the one thing that doesn't provide any benefit.
It provides me lots of benefits.
Yes, but if you weren't a smoker, you wouldn't say that. You would say, you're right. Let's just get rid of it.
Now you're claiming the drug has such a hold on me that it's polluting my thinking, my logic, not just my lungs, but my logic?
Yeah, exactly. That happens to everybody with everything addictive. If you don't drink and somebody says, well, we're thinking about banning alcohol, you're like, whatever, doesn't make any difference. But if you're addicted to alcohol or you really enjoy it, you're like, man, God, that's the worst thing imaginable.
I'm not an alcoholic, but I object to the prohibition of alcohol purely on the grounds of civic liberties.
Me too.
Want another cigarette?
See, if I didn't drink, I wouldn't care.
After that, I need a light.
Okay. My solution is a perfect solution.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Good luck with it. I'm not going to sign on for that through Shadow Vote. I will not join any of your smoking or anti-smoking legislation.
Who does it hurt?
It hurts me personally.
Why? You would still be able to smoke. Everything would be normal.
Did you know that LA is about to pass a law that will make it illegal to do what I'm doing right here in front of this Rite-Aid? Smoking outside is about to be illegal.
Probably a good thing.
That's not a good thing.
Look at how easy it would be for you to quit then.
That is a non-linear argument. And I don't wish to discuss it.
But then it should be illegal to drive around and pollute the air with breathing in your car.
Well, you know what? It's funny you should mention that. That's one of my points. I don't drive. Do you know how much I'm saving you in carbon emissions? I'm not poisoning anybody with carbon emissions. Meanwhile, the science on secondhand smoke isn't in yet, Len.
According to which tobacco executive?